The World of Tarth, an adventure story. Chapter 1. The Singing Sky. Far beyond the stars known to Earth lies a world called Tarth. Tarth is a vast and beautiful world filled with rolling green valleys, shining rivers, towering mountains, and endless deserts where the wind sings across golden sands. Great cities of stone rise beside quiet villages of wood and lantern light. Ships cross crystal seas, while long trade roads stretch across continents. But the most wonderful sight in all of Tarth is not the cities nor the mountains. It is the angels. Every morning before the sun rises, angels take to the sky. Their wings glow like silver and gold in the early light. They fly high above the clouds and sing songs of praise to God. Their voices echo across the land like gentle thunder. People stop what they are doing when the angels sing. Farmers pause in their fields. Merchants stop their wagons on the trade roads. Mechanics wipe the grease from their hands and listen. Because the people of Tarth believe that when the angels sing, God is listening. And sometimes, God answers. Chapter 2. The People of Many Lands. The world of Tarth is home to many kinds of people. In the green valleys of Eloria, farmers grow golden wheat and sweet fruit beneath warm sunlight. In the iron cities of Carveth, mechanics and builders craft machines powered by steam, gears, and clever inventions. In the golden desert of Saroon, merchants travel with long caravans of camels, carrying spices, silk, rare metals, and stories from distant lands. And in the northern mountains of Valdren, strong mountain people mine crystal and stone, building fortresses high above the clouds. Though they are from different lands, the people of Tarth do not remain separated forever. Travel is common on Tarth. People cross oceans, deserts, and forests. They trade, work, explore, and learn from each other. A farmer might marry someone from the mountains. A mechanic might fall in love with a desert merchant. But there is one belief that all people on Tarth share. God chooses who each person will marry. Chapter 3. The Journey of Finding. On Tarth, love is not something people rush into. When someone becomes an adult, many choose to begin the journey of finding. It is a journey across the world to find the person God has chosen for them. No map tells them where to go. Instead, they follow signs. Sometimes God speaks through dreams, sometimes through a quiet feeling in the heart, sometimes through an angel who appears for only a moment in the sky. Some people find their chosen partner quickly. Others travel for many years. But everyone believes that when the right moment comes, God will guide them together. Chapter 4. The Traveler Named Aaron. In a quiet farming village in Eloria lived a young traveler named Aaron. Aaron had grown up among endless wheat fields and peaceful rivers. His family were farmers for many generations. He knew how to work the land, repair tools, and care for animals. But Aaron often looked beyond the fields. At night, He watched the stars and wondered about the rest of the world. One evening, as the angels sang above the village, Aaron felt something strange in his heart. A quiet whisper. Not a voice exactly, but a feeling. It was time to leave. God had chosen someone for him somewhere in the world, and the journey had begun. Chapter 5. Roads of Adventure. Aaron packed only what he needed: a travel cloak, a small bag of food, a worn map of Tarth, and a wooden pendant his mother had given him. The next morning, he stepped onto the trade road. At first, the journey was peaceful. He walked through farms and villages where kind people offered food and stories. But the farther he traveled, the stranger the world became. He met merchants from the desert who wore flowing robes and carried glowing lanterns. He saw mechanical wagons from Carveth, powered by turning gears and steam. He crossed forests so ancient that the trees seemed to whisper. And every night, he listened for the angels singing above the clouds. Chapter 6. The Girl from the Iron City. Far away, in the great iron city of Carveth, lived a young mechanic named Lyra. Lyra could fix almost anything. She repaired steam engines, crafted tools, and built clever machines that made life easier for the city's workers. Her hands were often covered in grease, and sparks from metalwork sometimes danced in her dark hair. But even in the noisy city, Lyra sometimes stopped and listened when the angels sang. And one night, she felt the same whisper in her heart. It was time to travel. God had chosen someone for her, too. But that person was not in the Iron City. So Lyra packed her tools, closed the door to her workshop, and stepped out onto the road. Chapter 7. The Angel's Guidance. Many weeks passed. Aaron crossed rivers and climbed hills. Lyra traveled through forests and trading towns. Neither of them knew where they were going. But one evening, something incredible happened. As the sun was setting over a quiet valley, an angel appeared in the sky. The angel's wings shone like sunlight on water. Their voice was not loud, but it filled the entire valley like music. The angel did not give names. The angel did not give directions. The angel simply said, "Trust the path before you." And then the angel rose into the clouds and disappeared. Both travelers heard those words, and both continued forward. Chapter 8. The Meeting. One cool morning in a small village market, two travelers arrived at the same time. Aaron had come from the western road. Lyra had come from the eastern road. The village was alive with merchants, farmers, and travelers buying food and supplies. Aaron was helping an old merchant lift a crate. Lyra was repairing a broken wagon wheel. Then their eyes met across the market. Neither of them understood why, but both felt the same peaceful certainty in their hearts. The long journey suddenly made sense. God had guided them across the entire world, not by maps, not by instructions, but by faith. And high above the village, unseen in the bright morning sky, the angels were singing again. Chapter 9. The Next Adventure. The journey of finding had ended, but the adventure of life on Tarth was only beginning. Because the world of Tarth is vast. There are mysteries still hidden in distant mountains, lost cities buried beneath desert sand, storms in the northern seas, and angels still flying through the heavens, singing songs that guide travelers across the world. Somewhere, right now, another young traveler is looking at the horizon. Another journey is about to begin. And somewhere, in the wide world of Tarth, God is already guiding their path. Part 2. Shadows over the Journey. Chapter 10. The Dark Rumors. After meeting in the village market, Aaron and Lyra decided to continue traveling together. Even though they had found each other, neither of them felt their journey was truly finished. The world of Tarth was too large, too mysterious, to simply return home right away. So they traveled. They crossed quiet valleys, busy trade roads, and peaceful towns where children waved as travelers passed. But slowly, they began hearing strange rumors. Merchants spoke in worried whispers. Farmers locked their doors earlier at night. Travelers kept weapons close at hand. Something dark was moving across the land. People spoke of shadowy figures walking the roads at night. Villages reported tools breaking, crops failing, and strange whispers in the forests. The angels were still singing in the sky, but some people said their songs sounded different. Chapter 11. The Forgotten City. One evening, Aaron and Lyra arrived at the edge of a ruined city. Broken stone towers leaned toward the sky. Old statues were cracked and covered in vines. The gates hung open, as if no one had guarded them in centuries. A faded sign at the road read, "Velmora, City of Light." Lyra studied the old mechanical structures scattered around the ruins. "This used to be an advanced city," she said quietly. "Mechanics and scholars lived here." Aaron looked uneasy. If it was so great, why was it abandoned? Before Lyra could answer, a cold wind moved through the empty streets. And somewhere in the ruins, something moved. Chapter 12. The Watchers in the Dark. As night fell, the ruins grew quiet. Too quiet. No birds, no insects, no wind. Aaron gripped the small travel staff he carried. Lyra held a lantern and one of her heavy repair tools. Then they saw them. Dark figures moving between the broken buildings. They looked like people, but their movements were wrong, slow and unnatural, like puppets pulled by invisible strings. Their eyes glowed faintly in the darkness. Aaron whispered. "What are they?" Lyra shook her head. "I don't think they're fully human anymore." The figures slowly began walking toward them. Chapter 13. The Light in the Sky. Just as the shadow figures surrounded the travelers, a sound filled the air. Singing. Not distant this time. Close, powerful, clear. The clouds above the ruined city split open as brilliant light poured down from the sky. An angel descended. Its wings spread wide across the night sky, shining like living gold. The shadow figures recoiled, hissing and retreating into the ruins. The angel did not attack them. Instead, it turned to Aaron and Lyra. Its voice sounded like many voices singing together. "Darkness has begun to spread across Tarth. The people must not lose faith. The journey of many travelers will soon decide the future of this world." Then the angel looked directly at them. "You are part of that journey." And with that, the angel rose back into the sky. Chapter 14. The Hidden Enemy. The next morning, Aaron and Lyra searched the ruins of Elmora. Inside an old library, they found a partially destroyed map of Tarth. Several locations were marked with dark symbols. Lyra traced the marks with her finger. "These are major cities," she said. Aaron frowned. Why would someone mark them like this? At the bottom of the map were old notes written by a scholar long ago. "If the shadows ever return, they will begin where faith is weakest. Their leader hides where the sun rarely shines." Neither traveler spoke for a moment. Then Aaron rolled up the map. "We should warn people." Lyra nodded. "And we should find out who's behind this." Chapter 15. The Gathering Storm. As Aaron and Lyra continued their journey, they discovered they were not alone. Other travelers had begun noticing the same strange events. A desert merchant named Corin joined them after losing half his caravan to shadow creatures. A mountain guard named Bryn joined them after defending her village from the same dark figures. Soon, the small group became a traveling band, each from different lands, each guided by faith, and each believing that God had brought them together for a reason. But somewhere, far away, in a cold fortress hidden among black mountains, a mysterious figure watched the spreading darkness across Tarth and smiled, because the shadows were only the beginning. Chapter